460. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Marty. How are you? Matthew, good morning. Mike, good morning. Safe, good morning. Brad, good morning. Right, guys, we got about 2 minutes here. Good morning, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, Twitch, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. All right, man, that was one heck of price action yesterday. Look at this. Everybody should be familiar and know exactly what this thing is and what should happen afterwards, right? That was a 200 NT Rinko captain set up short the minute that happened, and it's very significant on a swing trade basis. Whenever you see that type of behavior, this captain setup was the catalyst for a sell-off into the lows, and it didn't let up. I mean, it was the kind of price action that just crushed everybody if you're on the wrong side of it. I ended up trading a little bit more, especially with that type of price action, and ended up making a little bit more than when we closed the room. So let's just take a look here very quickly. Ended up being around 27, 26. That's where I ended up at for the day. Thinking that in the room around this time here, we were up as much as 826, right? So I ended up making a little bit more, and some of it was on the long side. So, but I picked a couple of spots that were really good and did that number. So that's what we ended up doing yesterday, and today we traded a little bit. It's going to be a couple of things before we go in there. I had like few trades early on. Short right here. I got long here and short right here. Then I got short right there. I think I had one more trade. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So those are the trades that I took. And we are starting off the day today with a little bit of a surplus, and we're going to build on it. Okay, so those trades that I took gave me about 368. All right, so that's it. You guys are caught up. And let's take a look at the market here and get going. The market is in sync on the long side. What should we expect from this price action that we're seeing right now? Okay, we should expect the fact that after a big move, a solid move overnight, and a sell-off, a major sell-off that we saw happen, that the market will be the kind of market where it's digesting price action. Meaning that you'll see a run-up that looks like the market is going to break out and the market will fade it back in. And also sell-off that looks like we're going to break the lows and the market will fade back up. That's a sign of a market that's consolidating, and typically you see it spend a lot of time between harmony zone number 1 and number 2, and the market will spend a lot of time on the in the neutral zone, like right now. You see that? So the market looks like it's gonna really truly sell off 429. Okay. $29. Okay, so we're getting issues with quotes here. Gonna cancel my order. Are you guys seeing any issues with quotes? I mean, the market is gonna have a lot of volume, so just kind of factor that in. 29. All right, so you see this right here? You're getting a captain set up long at 143, and the market put that, and we're challenging it. We challenged it once and we ran up. We're challenging it the second time. So just the shorts really need to kind of break that structure below 120 in order for them to pick steam, and even then you're looking for a potential fading behavior. So the first 15 minutes or so, we definitely want to spend some time understanding price action, learn it, and go from there. Nothing here. So, okay, Brad, you don't have any issues with quotes. That's good. Marty, let's see. Safe, good morning. Steven, good morning. No problem. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. So you're seeing what the market is doing, spending that time, between harmony zone number 1 and 2, which is good. That's consistent with the behavior that we expect from this market. Kenny, good morning. Brian, good morning. So this is the kind of market that you want to trade the edges of price versus the middle of the range. Okay? God dang. 19. Good morning, Ruff. Good morning, good morning. 19 to 26. Okay. So the 200 and the 100 are in sync on the short side right now. We broke the 120. So the sentiment is biased toward the shorts right now. We will look for rallies as a shorting opportunity, and we have harmony zone number 1, which is 36 by 46. Harmony zone number 2 is 161 by 171, and we're looking for rallies to short into. Next, the target is 86. Target is 18,086 is the target for NQ. ES target is 5224.75. 5224. So that means that the ES is stronger. Let's take a look. All right. So that is a divergence between what NQ is doing and versus what ES is doing. So we have a target for ES, a high target at that 5224.75. That means in order for NQ to be decisively short, you really got to break ES to 5199.75. Anything short of that, you're going to get a two-sided market where the market will, dump, then reverse, dump, and then reverse. ES and NQ need to be on the same page of what they're doing. Obviously, NQ is weaker than ES, but there's a divergence in it, and that's going to take a bit of the steam out of NQ. After big moves overnight, I mean not overnight, but from the day before, we're expecting consolidation. Okay, right now it's a consolidation with a short bias, and we're looking for rallies to short into the market. I have a short at 28. Holy shit. Don't come up there. How are they gonna get me? Yeah, that's fine. Just one contract. Let's see here. See, that's what I'm talking about. So you gotta keep it. You gotta keep it light. One contract, 10 points, and add to winners. So that's a spot right here. What are they doing? Six is 72. That's a massive reversal. See, that's why 10 point is a good price to pay for a trade that did that. If we get to 72, I'm gonna go short. Here we go, 72. Wow, good for you. Wow. Okay, that's nasty. All right, I gotta take my stops. Okay, that's fine. So you're seeing. Yeah, I know. I'm my. Damn, look at that. So we were at the top end of that range against harmony zone number 2, and the market is coming back. Looks better now. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see. Okay. So now the 200 and the 100 out of sync. Okay. 54, yeah, the 54. Okay. 68, 78. Another switch trade. So we're going to close this candle. There's a good chance that we're going to close at 86 and a quarter. If we break 61 half, 61 half, that's a captain set up short on the 50. So the market needs to go and close at 86.75. There you go. So that closed. So we're gonna run up here a little bit. Wow. Eight winners in a row, Marty. Yeah, that's good stuff right there. Take it and run. It's a Friday, right? we hit target number 3 in this sequence and came back in to retest. Pullbacks are buyable. 74. K200. All right, next target is 211. 211. The market put on a captain setup short on the 40 NT Rinko, but it looks like it's going to fail anyway. So you really have to kind of come back down below 80 in order for that to start taking. Okay. We got 8 minutes, 8 minutes. All right, 8 minutes. We have, what do we have in 8 minutes? Okay, we closed that level. Now, next target is 236. 236 pullbacks are buyable. Let's go. All right, if I can get 87, 87.5. I will jump in. All right, canceling that order. No pullback. We're running to 236.5. Harmony zone number one is 86 by 76 and 61 by 51. After this move, we have not been really spending any time in the neutral zone. So the market is trending, and we're looking for the next target in this rotation, which is 236.25. Okay. Damn. Good for them. There was a captain set up short up here. All right. Yeah, look at them again here. They're coming back in. We should be flushing right here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Holy crap. It just, it's the weirdest thing. I mean, look at it, double captain setup. I got into the first one and got a little bit hammered, but yeah, if I'm gonna see two double captain setups, I don't give a crap. I'll just jump in, and if anything, I needed to add a whole lot more to it. You know, God damn, this market is something. I think that one made me whole. That was a nice end and nice stay. Don't get too greedy. I mean, I'm sure you pocketed some money anyway. Not 9 o'clock. Like if they're gonna give me a double captain setup, trust me, I'm gonna be all over that shit. I don't give a shit. They can take my money again if they want to. But that was nice. So we're back into the positive at equity high for the day. What did I do here? I think I got stopped out on 3 contracts once, and once here. No, 2 times here. Then that 1 3 contract trade. So 3 trades in a row. Yeah, I'll take it, man. I'll take it. Sometimes you're just gonna get punched in the face a couple times before you get to your trade. A potential switch trade right here, and if that happens, we're gonna start getting some selling pressure coming in. Yeah, that switch trade was a good one. Yeah, that was a good one too. That was a re-entry. I passed on it, but it's okay. Joseph, good morning. Safe, good morning. I didn't say they have the juju. I don't know, man. I'm keeping my head on a swivel. I'm keeping my head on a swivel. I don't trust the longs. I don't trust the shorts. I'm gonna just play the game. Okay, so the market's still in sync on the. So I'm gonna reduce my size. I'm gonna play. Here we go. You get to that 10, I'm gonna get short. If you don't and you break 92, then I'm gonna cancel my order. So we're at 200. They'll run it up a little bit. I mean, I could. Yeah, see, yeah, good for them. 92. Okay, let's see how far. So two switch trades, they should push it up. They should push it up right here. I'll still keep my short up at 210. Yeah, today is a fast ass market. You gotta be quick. Don't do me in. Ah, very nice. Very nice. Thank you. I gotta I gotta take these stops. Yeah, yeah. All right. That's okay. I mean, I could add to some of this stuff right here, but see that? Yeah, that 40. That's okay. That's okay. I mean, I gotta keep it small till I connect, and then we'll be done. I mean, look at these bastards. Woo, baby. Holy crap. Big deal, big deal, big deal. What we're seeing here. Yeah, you gotta accept it. Just keep your stop small. I mean, I made money, lost money today. I mean, here we go. I mean, I don't know. I think I'm still up a little bit of money, but we're gonna have to catch ourselves a trade, and yeah, here we go. I mean, that's what you're dealing with here. I gotta keep my stops at 200 right now for this market. Yeah, I gotta keep it small, and I'll catch something like this. Boom. 246, 69. Okay. Yeah, let's make it happen. Yeah, no, I get the shorts. I get the shorts. But the longs are they're no punks either. See that double switch trade? I'm trying to cancel my order. I even can't cancel it. God damn, cancel my order, bro. See the same setup, the same setup. I was trying to get in there right here. See that? Double switch trade. Double switch trade. And on support, Harmony Zone number 1 is trying to get in at that 94. So they're duplicating themselves here. So what's the big picture? Big picture, and the cue to a lot of this was ES. We talked about how ES was not in sync with NQ and stronger, and ultimately they won the day with that. It's fast today. Keep it small and just add to your winners only. Yeah, they should be pushing it up. Man, let's see if I can get in. God damn, bro. 25, 30. Yeah, they're not liking my orders up there. There's a lot of push. Here we go. I mean, they close it. So they had to stop it. They had to stop it up here. Making it, then giving it back. Yeah, I gotta take my stop though. So 5 and 651. Yeah, 51 is also a stop. Okay, 51. I know, bro. I mean, that's why I gotta keep my stops at 10 points. Because this type of price action can get away from you very, very quickly. Okay. So what happens if we pull back? I mean, the game, the play right now is you got switch trade on the 200 into Rinko. You have a switch trade on the 100 into Rinko. Both of them are long. Pullbacks are buyable for that next target of 261. And then you have another target at 301. Well, I mean, you burned, yeah, burnt. I mean, the market just took a dump yesterday. So the longs didn't matter what you did, they got crushed. If you're long, you got crushed. Yeah, no, update your system safe. That's not that's not accurate. Refresh, reload your data, and reload your indicators. Okay. Well, hey, trade what you see, right? Yeah, yeah, Adam. It was rough, bro. I mean, I got long yesterday, a couple of spots, but boy, I mean, I was quick to take my profits on it. On all of them or per account. Uh, okay, okay. That's exactly what I said. It's like, oh man, they can't take it that far. They can't take it down that far. It's like they have to run it back up, especially toward the close. That's when I started going long, but it just was not happening. It was not happening. They're crushing. They crushed the. See, that's the thing. It could be a split personality type of market where they, they sold it off yesterday, and today they're gonna buy it all the way back up. I mean, as long as we continue to trade above 8,200. It's like three. Yeah, we should bounce up a little bit here. So we have, like, if I want to put a five contract trade, How would I do it?
Order submitted. Order filled.
We should go to 34.
Order filled.
Okay. We should go to 34. This should go up with a stop under that 15. It's a captain setup. Like if they wanna, well, run it back up, and I'll take it. I'll take it again at 82.75. I mean, see how? I mean, that's a break. You're connecting with Harmony's like 34. That should have been a quick. You can't trust the longs. Yeah, well, look at that. I was losing money on the shorts. I mean, like right here, I should have expected 34. I mean, I'm getting a market that just got faded. So we may push a little bit. 8200 is the key. We have to hold on to that. Breaking 28 will set the stage for a captain setup long on the 30 NT Rinko. So 28 is going to be a critical level. What's going on, Matthews? Matthew, what's going on, man? Yeah, if you're don't fast market downside. I think they're turning in downside. Okay. Um, Markets like that tend to make majority of us traders emotional because it's fast and parabolic both ways. Okay, so we have to, I have to take a lot of breaks in a market that looks like this. So this way I keep my mind fresh, and I don't get emotionally attached to the massive runs on the upside and the downside. So if you find yourself getting a little bit worked up, and it's just natural of a market like this, and just take a lot of breaks. Take a lot of breaks. Very interesting. Very interesting. That's a channel, and that's channel number 2 on the short side. Yeah. So now what the market is doing is establishing. Look at that, boy. Looky, 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 looky. If we've catch when we catch it, it's not if when we catch it, you're gonna. Three, that's three. Okay, so that takes that. You got channels right here. We're hitting target number 3. Man, that's sweet. Okay. So now we're coming into an area where the market is going to go into, it's already in a two-sided market right now. And we're getting a selling pressure coming through channel number 2. I'm gonna give myself a little bit of room here. Let me see. See this push? I'm gonna go to one contract. What is this? 3, 4.
Order submitted. Order filled.
Okay. Here we go. Go, baby, go. Don't get greedy, George. I think I got greedy, but yeah, I got greedy. I got greedy. Okay, here we go. We should be running up to 200. Thank you. Come on. Thank you. That's what it's supposed to do. That is what it's supposed to do. 5.5 earthquake in NYC. What are you talking about? I gotta check that news. Captain set up long on the 30 NT Rincon. They're coming down to that 85.90 to retest it. So we got in at the 86 and got out the 200, which is, it's raining. Yeah. I'm having issue with my orders not moving again. So I got to be careful what kind of size I have. So that was a good one. That was a good one. I mean, I'll take it, man. I'll take whatever they give me. Just keeping it small. So that was a 285 trade. So we're at equity high now. Again, just give me one solid trade, one more, and I'll be just kaput for the day. I'll be done. Trading today is not for the faint of heart. Man, I'd like to put like 5 to 10 contract trade and just go for a big move. So what is the market doing right here, right? What is the market doing? It's it's sold off and it's in the neutral zone. It's holding on to harmony zone number 2, which is in essence the last line of defense for this price action. So it's natural for the first touch move to harmony zone number 2 is to get a bounce back into harmony zone number 1. And a sign of trouble is if they go halfway and come back. So I was a little bit in trouble in that trade, but my stop is 10 points anyway, and it is what it is. They want to come back and take me for 10 points. Just take my money. But my target is 200, and we took that little rotation.
Order filled. Stop filled.
Oh, that's why. And the market is back in sync on the long side. So now pullbacks are buyable on a swing trade basis again. And man, I gotta pay attention, a little bit closer attention to some of this stuff, because this is a captain setup. We talked about the captain setup at the 95, but captain setup switch trade. I mean, that's just a big time buy signal. I gotta I gotta pay attention. It's not over, Matthew. Let's just keep plowing around here, and we'll get it all squared away. We will get it all squared away.
Order submitted.
Right, I have an order at 200. If they want to come back and they come down here and play with me. Market is in sync on the long side, and we have targets. Target is 261. 261 is the swing trade target, and we need to continue to protect 185 in order for that idea to come through. Okay, yeah, so I gotta cancel this order here. market shifted. We may not get the 200. We may not get the 200. Let's see. Sunshine. Okay, ES is still holding up. It came and retested, and it's holding up. And the target there is 52.37 and a quarter. Three is 203. I have to take 10 points, yeah. Entry at 203. If they're so kind. I don't think they're going to give me nothing. Ooh, switch trade on the 30 NT Renko. Yeah, let's see. It's going to run it up. I get it. 2 to 203. That's not going to fill. And let's just cancel this order.
Order canceled.
The big target is 261. There's a lot of space between us and the target, which is just a byproduct of the kind of the wild swings that we've been having. Sheila, yeah, we have an earthquake. Earthquake where? Let me see here. What the heck is going on across the country? Okay, a switch trade long. Market should be pushing up. CNN. Yeah, oh yeah, look at that. Boom. Yeah. Looky, 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 looky. All right, let's see here what they're doing. Come on. See that was a decent one. Having a hard time with this. Yeah, here we go. Order entry. Come on, baby. Come on. Yeah, no, it's I've been trying to place an order down here, and I just cannot move my screen. I guess because of the volume in the market, it's locking up my screen a little bit. But yeah, it's because it's a lot of volume, and I have you guys on. I mean, I have Zoom going, and I have everything else going. You know, YouTube, and so my screen is a little bit more taxed than most people. Hey, AVS, good morning. Lose the YouTube? Nah. I got all my peeps at YouTube, man. I gotta make sure they're okay. Yeah, I don't like to look at my mugshot either. Trust me. No, I have a lot of a lot of people watching on YouTube, and I gotta make sure that they're up to date on what we're doing. The Dr. G show. Here you go. All right, so what do we see? I mean, they broke the channel right here. So there's a couple of good things. I mean, that entry right here was perfect. We took an exit of 201 actually, which is really nice. We did good on that one. And then the market made higher lows, boom, and then made a switch trade into a run and tested the middle of the range and held. So that tells me that the longs are in charge. We are continuing to look for longs, pullbacks as a buying opportunity as long as we don't break 8200. So the 8200 is going to be the kind of the critical area that if the market comes back down and touches it, we got issues. Okay? Switch trade long, and off you go. Bigger target is 261. That's the targets that we're looking for. ES firming up, and our target in ES is 52.37 and a quarter. So across the board, how's everybody doing so far? It's almost 10 o'clock. It's 9:46, Friday. Three, 3, 5. Eight. Yeah, that was a good entry too. Yeah, we should push back up. So that's a railroad long, and the market is gonna push. Yeah, the railroad. Yeah, first long trade. Yeah, that's. I mean, that is a standard run of the mill railroad. Steven likes those. How's Steven doing? Tahir, good morning. All right, let's see if we can get a pullback. The big target is 261, right? Big target is 261. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, yeah. Here we go. Boom. How about that? Target is hit. Next target is 286 and a quarter. 286 and a quarter. And we are going. ES hit its target. The next target in ES is 52.43 and a half. Pullbacks are buyable in both. They are Ninja Rinko candles. Server. The candles are Ninja Rinko, and the system is the Harmony Trading System. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. That's some serious action right here. Yeah, that railroad long was just gold. It was gold. Adam, why did you give it up like that? Why did you exit your position too early? I mean, you literally hit. Oh, it hits old target. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was a good one. So I mean, you got multiple of them. I mean, you got three of them in a row. So Matthew, you're asking what is a railroad long? It's basically when the market is in a trend. So obviously here the market broke the prior trend and came in, and it's the first test of the middle of the range with a one candle reversal. So you basically what you had here is a railroad long right there. Then the market does the same thing here, and that is the second railroad long. Okay, and the third railroad long is right there. So whenever you start seeing that type of behavior, it's just consistent with um, the market respecting the middle of the range, coming into it, and showing buyers back up with a one candle reversal. The stop on this trade is literally the length of this candle from 21 down to 11, 10 points. Same thing here, 39 to 30. Actually, it's 9 points on that one. And off you go to targets. So whenever you have the 200 and the 100 in sync and you see this behavior, it gives for a stronger signal. So you want to have that harmony helping you, because that means that the market is starting to trend, and any reversion to the mean is quickly getting bought back up. There's nuances to it along the way, but that's something we could talk about kind of privately. Make sense? Next target 311. 311. Targets 311.
Order filled. Order filled.
Three minutes to the top of the hour. ES target 52.49. 311 coming up. Oh yeah. Thank you, AVS. I hope you're making some cash off of this deal here. Right here, you probably want to get out, because if they're doing this, most likely they're gonna try to fade it. Five is 4 is 313. Okay, here we go. 11 coming up. And boom. You can't not get there. You can't get there and to the tick and stop, but that's good enough. But if they reverse it here, it's a good fade.
Order filled.
Here you go. You should close. You should close. You should close. You should close. Question is why you're not closing here. Yeah, it should close at 11. It should. I mean, they're pausing it, distributing. I mean, here we go. Okay, so they got there, and look what they did. Yep. They're gonna fade this beehive. Sell below 300, and it's on the top of the hour too. They're gonna fade this a little bit, guys. So watch out.
Order filled.
Thank you, AVS man. Appreciate your confidence and thank you for spending your day with us. Hit that like button, baby. Like, share, comment. Next target. What is the next target? 336 and a quarter. Harmony zone number 1 is 86 by 76, 61 by 51. We are hitting, what is that, target number 4 in this rotation as well. Yeah, New Jersey 4.8 earthquake. There was a earthquake in Taiwan. Quick alert. Stay safe, everybody. Stay safe. So as long as we continue to trade above a couple of levels, actually 300, we got to protect 300, but fundamentally the 270 and the 260, we got to hold on to those. We're going to start seeing a little bit of fading behavior up here. And one of the reasons there were 50% of the prior retracement or the prior sell-off, excuse me. So that's almost 50% right here from that high to that low. And we are at the top end of the Harmony Cloud. So that's an area where the market's going to pause and do a two-sided market and spend some time there. Okay? So there's the momentum here is waning a little bit. So just, keep that in mind. The target is the target, which is 336 and a quarter, but we're getting a pause right here that we need to investigate a little bit deeper. So buildings, so you're saying from Philly to Boston, you got people feeling the earthquake. It's a very rare 4.7 mega. Holy crap, what happened here? Let's see. What just happened? Did we sell off? Oh my God, yeah, we did sell off. There we go. Well, that's good. That's good. That's good. I mean, we're at least we're seeing the spot where we need to be very careful here, and look at that. See, so in and around this area, I was like, okay, they're gonna fade this market here. So just be careful. $64. If they get to 64, a break above 85. Yeah, okay. We need to see more price action here. But 85, anything above 85 will lead to a captain setup long. Huh. Okay, so that 85 happened, so the expectation is to see a burst of energy higher. We may get to the 90s here in a second. Well, here you go, 90 in no time. 90, 95. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, they hit the entry point for the short system anyway, but that, I mean, this is where I'm looking at the 85 to the 95 and a 300. You got a captain set up long at 85, so they're gonna respond to that in this environment, and then you know play a game. That's what they're playing a game. Right now, they're coming back to retest it. Off that retest, we'll know what kind of deal we got going on here. Shingo, good morning, bro. How are you? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Mike, good morning. Oh, Adam, you took the long? Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
Order filled.
Yeah, potential captain set up long on the 20 NT Rinko. Go, here we go. So we should see 80. That's no good. That's no good.
Order filled. Order filled. Order canceled. Order canceled. Order canceled. Order submitted. Order filled. Order canceled.
Crap. 56, 56.
Order filled.
Ain't no sunshine. Look at this madness. All right. It's a dizzying pace what the market is doing here. And that's why I have to be just a little bit patient. A little bit of patience. So the market is in sync on the short side, but you know, any attempt above 75 will get the market out of sync. And all I gotta do say is protect your children. Protect your children. And you know what I'm talking about when I say children. That's your money. Protect your money. Oh. Well, I mean, okay, so look where we at though. We're at harmony zone number one. We hit the top end of it and came back in. So the channel is still protected on the downside. I mean, we got a little bit of rally into resistance number one, harmony zone number 161 by 71, then 86 by 96 is harmony zone number two. And ES is still stronger than NQ. So that's a switch trade short right here. And you see this signal right here? It's actually not a bad one. At 61, yeah, they're coming too close. Wow. That's something right there. So now they're putting captain setup. So really the short's got to break that 50. They break the 50, we're going to get momentum. Otherwise, we're going to go to 75 and 80. We are in the middle of the range here. We are in the middle of the range. So they're playing games. They're going to run it up here a little bit. 75, 80. Here comes 75.80.
Order filled.
And we should see a little bit of a pullback here.
Order submitted. Order filled.
Here we go. Look at these bastards. Captain set up to 75.80, which is about where they're gonna, and then they're gonna fade it. Something. I should listen to my own picks, my own calls. Tricky ass market. Tricky ass market. 78. Second time getting up there. So we're playing a lot in the neutral zone. That's just a market that is out of sync. It's just a characteristic of it. They're gonna play games like that, but they're making a higher low. So that's the thing that we need to be watching for. So the longs are making a higher low, and then they're putting on a railroad long. Matthew, railroad rail, rare railroad long, when I can speak, and consistent with that long behavior. So now the pullbacks that comes in back to that 70 area is buyable. And as long as the 255, 260 does not close, and then the 250, obviously. Okay?
Order filled.
So we should get a little bit of a pullback to 70s, to the 70s, 70, 72.
Order submitted.
Not really, huh?
Order filled.
Let's see. Yeah, here it comes. Here comes that. Oh, here we go. That's where they're going.
Order filled.
That's where they're going. To the tick. To the tick. Ah. Oh, baby. So why did I say 72.70? Because I mean, what do they do around? What do they do around the neutral zone? They bounce it between those two zones, at least for the first touches. So for them to come up to that level up at 86, it's naturally for them on a first touch basis. Obviously, it doesn't happen 100% of the time, but it happened enough time for it to be significant that they will hit those levels and come back down and retest harmony zone number one, and then they're playing that game few times before they decide to expand the range outside those two areas. And if the market is strong, the 72.70, it's literally in the middle of the range, and the buyers will typically will step in right there. So now we're getting another round of it. ES is still strong, and Q is just going and backing and filling. Absolutely, Adam. I thought I was just singing it in my own head, not out loud, but I guess I. And railroad, boom. About to. You gotta close it above 81 and a quarter. Just watch out. Here we go. Boom. You see that one, Matthew? Railroad. Oh, are you serious? You missed it? I mean, I didn't even try for it, but that's it took off. I know you almost had to have your order out there at 81 and a half. You're in, and make sure you take your profits though, because look where we at. We're 81.75. You got 96. That's close. Yeah, it's stepping up. Switch trade here will get us to 300. So you want that close. You want that close right here. You want that close at 93.75. I'm out 90. Yeah, 90 is a good spot, man. That's a good spot. 90 is a good spot to get out. That's okay. Okay, if they close this 93.75, it's gonna shoot up. It's gonna shoot up here. You may get 300 or 305 out of it. That's the 300. No. That's not. It's the Harmony Trading System Cloud. Ikanaki. It's not. What is that? I mean, I used to. Let me see here. Boom. 305 right here. Here you go. Yeah. Matthew, I'm sure you want your shit back. You see the power of the railroad long. It's very powerful. Ethan, good job, bro. Let's do it. Switch trade happens a lot more. They're about 3 to 1. If you want to know the statistics on that, there's 3 times the amount of switch trades and captain setups. So the probability of a failure into a captain setup. This market is about to kill me. All right. So the probability of a switch trade happening versus a captain setup is 3 to 1. It's 3 times the probability of that happening. And the failure into a captain setup is actually a signal. So meaning that if you take more of the switch trades and they ended up failing into a captain setup, you flip the trade and take that captain setup to recover your stop and then some. That's the first thing. And railroads are very, very good, but also you have to have the right type of environment for it. It can't be just anywhere, right? So the big picture stuff. What's happening here? This kind of flip in price action that we just saw here. that traps a lot of people. I mean, because you, we talked about how this area right here is resistance consistent with a lower high and also the top end of the cloud. And it's natural for the market to pause. And it paused, not only paused, but it reversed, which is set up the mode of the market for rallies to short into. But if you look a little bit deeper, we saw that a shift in personality too. On the 20 NT wrinkle, the market starts shifting, start to hold on to these pullbacks with signals. One of them is the railroad long, so that kind of kept us away from trying to get short. And the fact that most likely most people cannot adjust to that shift right there, because they're thinking we hit the top end of the range and we should be pulling back into the 200, and now they're scrambling with their stops are getting hit. Target is 336. That was the original target that we had in this rotation. So now that becomes active again. And we should be pulling back here a little bit. We should be pulling back to the 09. No. Okay. Let's see here. Wow. I was hoping to see a pullback. Who could have taken Marty? It's these signals right here. Here you go. Yeah, I was hoping to see a little bit of a pullback. Yeah, it's a trigger trade at that point. Okay, so now if you have a lot of momentum, so what's okay? So what's what Adam is talking about here? This signal versus this signal. Okay, this is called a trigger trade, and this one's called a railroad long. Both are long signals. Difference is you're getting a deeper pullback into the middle of the range. That makes it a railroad. This is within the gray zone, which is the harmony wave. So sometimes you see the market comes in here and then produce a one candle reversal. Okay, so that makes it a more of a momentum market, momentum trade in the right environment. So this is a trigger trade. This is a railroad long. And we're getting a market that's just screaming higher. We hit the target. Next target, 361. 361.
Order supporter filled.
Yeah, we should get a little bit of a fade here. We're between target number 5 and 6. I mean, come on, give me a break. You know, you should get a pullback to 23. Ultimately, the targets are 361. That's what we're looking for. And we're looking for pullbacks to get involved in the market on the long side. The longs are need to protect the 300 and harmony zone number 1.
Order filled. Order submitted. Order filled. Order filled.
Here we go. Whenever you see the market go into between target number 4 and 5, that's just an area of, you know, an expanded, I mean, it's a big extension to price action, right? It's a big extension to it. And you're going to get, you start getting a high and a lower high in the right environment. And if we get a signal, that could be a fade. But right now, as the market is lining up, I'm looking for any pullback as a buying opportunity. So that is trigger trade long. If it peters out in and around the 40-45, then you know that the market is gonna pull back a little bit deeper. Like if they put a switch trade right here and close at 31, then you're gonna get yeah, here we go. You're gonna get a deeper pullback. Here it comes. So we should see the 23. Close enough. How is Steven doing? Okay, Steven. Good work. Mike. How was Mike? Sheila, where we at, Sheila? Joseph, you're quiet today. Where we at? Yeah, I mean it's nice price action. It's just a Friday. Good job, Adam. Not nice. I don't know. Okay, good job, Joseph. Brian, we got plenty of daytime with this market, and price action is decent. Let's keep working. Sunshine. Here we go. Man, I mean, at target number 6, and they're still wanting to buy up here. Well, that's fine. I mean, this is the ultimate FU to all the shorts from yesterday. Past the 50%. Yeah, they may be. Yeah, they may be. But let them show up first before we get all excited. Target is 361, right? So that's coming up, guys. Just remember, I mean, even this retracement that we're talking about right here, you know, the switch trade into the target of 23.25. I'm looking for all of that stuff as a buying opportunity. Every pullback in this market as a buying opportunity till unless we break that 300. We are right at the next target of 361, so we need to close that like ASAP. Down 300 to down 40, down 40. Just got back some of it to 273. Here we go. Okay, Brian, good job, bud. All right, so yeah, man, Ava, it's what I'm measuring on a daily basis, and I think every trader is measuring the same thing, is how in sync are you with the market and what you're seeing? Are we connecting with this market? Are we understanding the environment? Are we understanding what's working? Who's getting trapped? How are they getting trapped? What type of traps the market is putting? So you're building a vocabulary for the day. And sometimes it doesn't matter what you do, you're going to end up losing a little bit of money as long as it's manageable. And if you find yourself, taking on a little bit of heat and a drawdown, do what you just did. Walk away, recalibrate your mind, do sit-ups, push-ups, run around the block a couple times, freshen up your mind and get back at it. There you go. So let's take a look. So this is where we at for the day. We're up 389.76. Let me see. And that's it, the 389.76 right here. And we are at equity high. I mean, I like this price action. I mean, I really like to play a little bit more, but I know Friday is not necessarily what I like to do, and I'm always gonna speak in positives. I like to do is to make my money early, and enjoy the rest of my day. Now, granted that the market is really giving right now, so there is a case to be said about trading more. Oh yeah. Say hello to my little friends. All right, so what are we talking here? 86. 86 is a target.
Order filled.
We should see 60 out of this here.
Order submitted. Order filled.
Sorry. We're it's not a bad idea, Adam. We're above the extension area between target number 5 and 6. So that's an area where you would think you would get a solid retracement, and we got a bit of a retracement, about 20 points worth. Now you're above that zone, so this is almost like the nosebleed section of price action right here. That does not mean it cannot go higher. It just, there's a high probability that if you can get a lower high, that you will get back between target 6 and 5. Okay. So if our market gets very close to 386, oh yeah, look at that. So if the market gets very close to 386, like 80, 86, in and around that area, and then gives you a lower high, then you know that they're gonna rest into lunch, and the resting will get them back into you know 336, 26 and 336, that area. And all scalps, I mean, all, any shorts that, if you're brave enough to actually play that game up here, it needs to be on a scalping basis till we are breaking under 300. Then that will set the stage for a market that is on a swing trade basis, more short than long. So that's a lower high up here. So the key is a break under 56. I don't see any other signal up here, but this is an area where, I don't want to be aggressively long. I can guarantee you that. And it's a little bit too early to be short, but the signs of a tiredness in the market is starting to show. That doesn't mean automatically I go short. That means I am looking for a behavior that would support a scalp short. If I choose to take it, I may just look at it and not take it. All right, guys, 11:05. I mean, it's a Friday. Happy Friday. It seems like everybody's done well. And if you were down, you came around. And that's always a great feeling. So I'm going to call it a day and start enjoying my weekend. And we will do this again Monday morning. Thank you, guys. Have a good one. Casey. Well, that's, if everybody knows that, then I'm not sure that's the reason. And I wasn't looking at fibs anyway. But what I'm looking at is extension of the Harmony trading system, and also the quality of the price action up here, and how close we are to a target, and we're getting faded. So all of that is why I'm saying what I'm saying, and now you're starting to see the building of the case, like right here. They should be bouncing it back up a little bit, and if you see a lower high come up again, then you're because the process of making a top and a bottom, it's never a one price event. It's always a price range, and the market start to behave in a way within that range that supports a reversal. So I'm never going to look at a price and say, okay, oh yeah, that's the top or the bottom. No, it's a range of prices and a range of behavior and a range of failures that has to happen here that will support the price coming back in, and you're starting to have that. Anyway, guys, that's it for me. Good day, good week. Let's just keep working.